For this week's Wellbeing Wednesday, I want to talk about the importance of stretching. We know that for our bodies, when we hold a lot of tension, that can have an impact on our level of stress and our ability to fall asleep. So while it is important to keep our minds stretched, to be thinking about many possibilities and to allow ourselves to think about different alternatives and options, it's also important for us to take care of our physical bodies so that we can truly be more present and productive. We know that when we're stretching, it keeps our muscles more flexible, helps them to be more strong and healthy. Now, this doesn't mean that all of a sudden you have to make time to stretch every single muscle in your body every single day. There are not enough hours in the day. But if we can be committed to stretching at least 3 to 4 times a week, there are going to be many positive outcomes for us that we'll see for these benefits for our bodies and for our minds. And the research does show us that if we can't stretch every part of our body every day, focusing on lower extremities where we hold a lot of tension in our calves, our hamstrings, our hips, but then also our neck and shoulder areas are where a lot of people are going to hold the majority of their tension. Now, let's talk about the benefits for our mind as well as our body. We know that when we're stretching, it helps to release hormones that are going to be necessary and have an impact on our mood and our emotions. And hormones do regulate our attitude. So as we're having that more flexibility and stretch, we can also see a positive impact on our mood and on our minds. It can help to increase blood flow and circulation for our muscles, but that also means more blood flow and circulation for our brains. Additionally, it's going to encourage us to have more awareness of our bodies and our minds, to be more in the present moment. It's so easy for us to get distracted by what's happened in the past and ruminate on that, or what could be happening in the future, and constantly be at the next step and the next step, which can play into anticipatory anxiety. So when we're focusing on our physical bodies and stretching, noticing areas of tension, not only does it help to relax us, but it helps us to be more grounded and focused in the present moment. So over time, we can be seeing improvements in our balance and our flexibility, both physically and mentally, as well as that range of motion and strength, but for our strength internally and psychologically and our well-being, as well as physically. Be well.